Phoenix, contact the purifiers. I would speak to them. Executor Clolarian, you have awoken during the Firstborn's darkest hour. You have shown us that the purifiers are a mighty force that could turn the tide of this war. I ask you now to honor your sacred charge as Templar and fight beside your brethren as you did before.
You are no different than the Conclave. Once again, you try to control us.
No. I wish to make amends for our past failures. I have fought battles alongside one of you. Phoenix, the one you are linked with. The Conclave feared your kind, but they are no more. I know you are true Templar. I have seen it. I ask that we stand as one, or none of us shall stand at all.
I will counsel with the others.
They are deliberating.
If we are to follow, we would ask the entity Phoenix to speak for us. There is much about this time we do not yet understand. But as long as you hold to your word, Hierarch, the Purifiers shall join the Firstborn.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Well, that went better than one might have expected.
This errand of yours has been a waste of our time. We should leave for Slain.
The purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal'Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
Yeah. Whatever.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
Seems counter to one of his other goals. Oh, look, there's Colossus just rolling around in the background now. Alright then.
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
Okay. That means we have access to what? A Mirage.
I answer the call.
Which has Graviton Beam once again, suspending a target in the air, massive units immune, but also has Phasing Armor. Phases out the Mirage after taking damage, preventing further damage for the next 2 seconds. Cannot occur more than once every 5 seconds. So just a general tankier unit, it would seem, that fulfills a similar goal, but makes life a little bit easier trying to keep them all alive. So I think I might actually go with this, just because I don't take care of my units very well. Let's be honest, that would be the reason. So I'm going to go with it, sure, why not? The Mirage. Alright, over to the solar core. What do you want, Karax?
I've been analyzing the purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Karax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now.
Interesting.
We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
If you think so. I mean, it's up to him, I suppose. 30 Solarite remaining, which means we can boost up to 50. We did just pick up the Matrix Overload ability. All friendly units gain 25% bonus to movement speed and 15% bonus to attack speed while positioned within a pylon's power field. And for up to 15 seconds afterward, that's an interesting passive. These are all passive abilities, it would seem. What else do we have here? Guardian Shell. Friendly units become invulnerable for 5 seconds when taking fatal damage, preventing death. Okay. And then Reconstruction Beam. Automatically repairs damaged mechanical units for 5 life per second and damaged structures for 10 life per second, maximum of 3 targets at once. I'm gonna just get rid of our starting supply and we're gonna pick up Guardian Shell because why not? Oh, that just seems so useful. I mean, Matrix Overload is potentially good once again. If you're any good at maybe positioning pylons and things like that, but Guardian Shell, man, that just seems so helpful, potentially. Alright, now that that's decided, back to the bridge. Alright, we should probably head to Slain before we make him too mad, but we'll investigate Ravenscar anyway. Ravenscar, I don't know.
It brings me great joy that the purifiers have chosen to join the Daylon. But Amon's armies are still a threat. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Ravenscar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
Except we won't, because we're going to Slain first.
Siding with Allarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken.
And here we go.
It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rakshir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, the ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment.
I mean, he could have mentioned the whole preparation thing before warping in. I'm just throwing... whatever. What else do you have to say?
I wish to know more about this Rakshir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rakshir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. There is a way to ascend. By blade and blood, any Tal'Darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so, but he has yet to face me.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, that one.
Our scouts are reporting the Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen.
That Colossus amuses me more than it should, but I'm totally fine with that.
There are things I understand about the Tal'Darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily. Why he would betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending a cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
Yeah, that is what it sounds like.
Artanis, you are more than welcome.
I would hope so. It's kind of, I mean, you know.
I've been analyzing the Tal'Darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
There have always been legends of vessels that set out into the cosmos and never returned. Of attack forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'Darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
Man makes a point again. I like Karax.
In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe. Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere.
Alright, actually, if we are going to be fighting Protoss, and Protoss with Tempests, apparently, we might want to take another look very quickly at what our army is, see if we can make any changes to it effectively. For example, I don't think we need Zealots anymore.
The enemy shall be purified.
Sentinels probably could get some work done with their reconstruction upon death being so helpful. But Shadow Charge also stuns. I really like the idea of having these stuns available, personally, so I'm going to go with those. Still sticking with the Dragoons. Those have been working great. The Stalkers are fantastic, too, but they worked better with small numbers of units, in my opinion. The Dragoon, I think, will be more solid in groups. The Vanguards have been okay. The thing is, the Annihilators can shoot up, which definitely has its own benefit. Plus, we have Area of Effect already in the Colossi, so maybe we'll try the Annihilators out this time. That way we don't have to rely solely on Dragoons. And what else? What else? What else? I still like the Avenger, still like the Havoc, still like the Mirage, still like the High Templar. Could try a Dark Archon at some point, but I really like the High Templar's Plasma Shield regeneration thing. On the other hand, we're having trouble using it. I don't know. We'll stick to the Templar for now. I know I'm terrible at making decisions, but I think it's worked out well. I think we have something solid. Yes, yes. Just shut up, Allarak. We have missions to do.
These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of Slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here. Yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Allarak.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught.
Alright, fairly straightforward. Nothing too complicated about it, it seems.
The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant. We stand.
Alright, we do have some resources to gather before that happens, it looks like.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Yes, yes, we will.
Channel the light
Alright,
of
good.
Rite.
Void rays will stay separate just a little bit at least. Still gotta warp in quite a lot of probes. We do have some gas available to do something with if we wanted to. I should definitely get a cyber core down, I think. Just so we can actually make dragoons. Before too long, keep warping in stuff bit by bit.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Not much to do about that but endure it, as far as I know. There we go. There's a lot of stuff in there. Come on, Void Rays, do the work we need you to. Well, they're alive. Could have been worse. Fog doesn't subside for another 2 minutes, though, so we're going to have to be a bit careful. Here they come again.
Our pylon is under attack.
I was not expecting quite this many units this early. It doesn't look like they have their full power, but
Channel the light of Rite.
they're still dangerous. That's for sure.
Phase
See, the
crystal
thing wants us to use Void Rays, it seems, but let's drop down there. Get in there, come on. Do your stunning.
Give us your we stand watch.
We're making progress, but it's a little iffy out here, to be honest. Not so sure about it, and how all this is going to go down.
Prismatic core online.
At least we have enough Dragoons that we can actually tear through things now. Get the Havocs nearby to increase their range. Hopefully we'll be alright.
You require more Vespine gas.
Yes, we did manage to run ourselves out of gas quite effectively, didn't we? Let's go ahead and get started on fixing that.
Phase crystal charged.
Oh, that wasn't problematic, at least.
We are at full channel.
Alright, here we go. Got a nice, decent force all together at this point, it looks like. Just keep making stuff and we'll be okay.
I have returned. The Guardians stand watch over the shrines. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
Yeah, defenses do seem kind of important right now, I will admit. Although we do need to gather all these materials that are laying around.
Zak Naku.
At least that would be preferable for me. Yeah, Void Rays, you can do it. Although you're taking a bit more damage than I was hoping for. At least if we can draw them back in there, they shouldn't cause too many problems.
Allarak, I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of Solarite. I don't think Allarak would mind if we liberated them.
Yeah, we can work on that, that's for sure. And the Void Rays are getting pretty good work done over here, as long as we position them correctly, so that's fortunate. Chase it down. Go get it. Go get them all.
Phase crystal charged.
Definitely could use a few more Void Rays, I think. Oh, yeah, that's a mothership. Gonna stay away from that for the time being. Let's see. Can't warp in another one, but we do have one there. And what do we got over here? Just more zealots and archons. Alright, gotta be a bit more careful then. Come on, Archon, come get me. No! Void Rays! Oh, they're having to go around air object. That's annoying. Oh, they're all grouped up. That was not a good idea. I don't feel like I can spread them out too effectively, though. There you go. Okay, that got done. Something, at least. Finish off that zealot. Now sit around and recharge your shields, quite frankly. Get a forward pylon down. We can start actually building up plenty of gateways, which I was skimping on earlier. Alright, come on. Oh, don't give me that. Man, those things cost 300 minerals. I always forget exactly how expensive they are. Mostly because that price feels a bit insane to me. Probes get to work. Just need more minerals everywhere. There we go. I think the whole group kind of needs to come and get involved this time, although we can maybe do some picking first. I'm just worried about that Archon in particular. Oh, and there's more.
Approach the void. Ready your warriors.
Fog arrives soon. Hopefully we can finish a few of these off and then worry about that. Feedback is going to be important against these destroyers, it looks like. Thankfully we are getting a decent job done so far. That extra range is helping keep the Dragoons and Void Rays safe too, it looks like. We should get back for the fog, unfortunately. Okay. Did I leave one? That's unfortunate. Alright, you five. Give me some zealots. That's what I'm particularly interested in at the moment. Unfortunately, all of our defenses seem to be in the wrong location. I don't need to use that right now. I just need more reinforcements, please.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, we're losing pylons. Okay, we do have some defenses in correct locations. Unfortunately, those things are still doing an awful lot of damage. Oh, yep, we're getting attacked from all directions. Never mind. Should not have moved everybody. We're just going to have to split the forces up a little bit. Void Rays, stay over here. Everybody else, come defend. Now, that's not that difficult, is it? It does look like they're just coming out from right there. We're going to need to get something serious out here before too long against these Colossi and Zealots and such. Yeah, I know. We have problems. I don't know what to do about it exactly, except accept the fact that we have problems. Get out of here. You and your nonsense. 37 more seconds. At least we're successfully moving out a little bit while all this is going on, although that Void Ray might be a little close to dead. Zealot's getting a little over-eager, it looks like. Come on, we can do this. Not a big deal, we just need a few more pylons up and we'll be okay. Oh, no, big deal. Big deal. They all slipped right past us.
The Tarazine fumes are gone. Continue your hunt.
Oh, okay. They'll just disappear at that point. That works for me.
We are at full power.
Let's see if we can actually get this done over here. Can't warp anything in. Do have plenty more units to bring along, though, thankfully.
The strength of the chosen.
Where am I supposed to... Oh, good.
Ships are heading towards our nexus, Allarak.
Bring them down.
How am I supposed to push out if things are always attacking? I'm very confused right now. There, that should help a little bit. You join the group as well. You guys stay off to the side. You give me a Mirage to work with the Void Rays at least a little bit, please. Get me more gas up there. Gateways are going to need to start pumping out Templar before long, which means I do need access to some Templar archives. Alright, that was an easy start. Everybody press out. Let's actually get something done, please. Okay, Templar Archives. That's the next goal. Templar, over here. We also definitely need a robotics facility or two. Maybe just the one. And then we're going to need, after that, a robotics bay, but that is some time away, unfortunately. The stun lots are helping out quite a bit, actually. They are not to be trifled with, from what I can tell. And the Void Rays do a solid job against the big units if we just pay attention and make sure that's what they're hitting. Not a super fantastic job, but a solid job. Warp in again. And let's get some more Zealots on the battlefield if we can. Just trying to maintain that front line is difficult enough most of the time.
Have you come to bear witness to the end?
No, not really. We're just here to murder you, that's all.
This shall
Not a big deal.
end, but a new beginning.
Alright, one down. Many to go, but one down. What else can we make here? Get those Templar out. That should help a little bit with defense. We can start on a bay as well. Get that online. A couple more pylons out here and there. More up here maybe with better defenses again, because got in trouble for that, and that's for sure. Get Annihilator online. Alright everybody, think we can kill a mothership before the fog gets here in 35 seconds? I think we're going to take a shot. We do have a solar lance charge.
Fog gathers, Artanis.
Yeah, shut up.
Preparations if you're so inclined.
If I'm so inclined, alright. Totally an option. Well, the lance helps, although mothership is protecting itself with whatever that time thing was. Looked like it slowed us down quite a bit. Yes, we have.
Excellent. Only one remains.
Okay, some more Dragoons and Centurions. Maybe another Void Ray out. Gonna want an armor upgrade if I can get it before long. There we go. Of course it is. Why would it be so silly as to leave pylons out in the middle of nowhere? Craziness. The Templar should be pretty effective here, given how few hit points these things seem to have. Like, consistently. I would love some more area of effect damage at this point, but what are you gonna do? Besides the Templar, obviously. Which are doing fantastic work. I mean, we're gonna get some more of those out. More High Templar. Should be wonderful. And we should actually probably push up to where they're spawning from. There's no point in hanging back the whole time. Yeah, that will happen. Focus them down, then the medevacs won't cause many problems. There we go. We're okay. Let's check that other group. It's doing alright too. Good. We're not doing great, but we are holding on. Which is all we really absolutely have to do. Okay, let's go check that. Start storming ourselves, and that should do a pretty decent job against these zealots. Get in there and kill them. Come on, how hard is that? Okay, we're doing alright. We also have a large number of resources saved up, and really should focus on getting some pylons down. From the looks of it. That should help. Warp in some stuff. What do we want? Just more zealots should help. Quite a bit.
Teams are gone. Continue your hunt, Artanis.
That we can definitely do. Probably better to advance this direction now. You guys just all work together with me, please. Go ahead and just break the cannon down. It won't take very long. Nope. Finding problems. What kind of problems? Serious problems or minor problems? Look like minor problems to me. We should be able to clear that out, and that gives us more resources, I think. Okay. Void Rays, please. Colossi, please.
Set a course for our nexus.
That's okay, that's okay. We can deal with that. Void Rays are still doing enough work over here. Got a building dead. Got a Colossus to kill right here without any problems whatsoever. We're doing alright. Let's just get the group in position. And we should be fine. Give ourselves a nice little extra pylon right there. Should help out quite a bit. Losing way too many Void Rays here, but what are you going to do? Can't even warp another one in right now. Let's actually get some hotkeys set up to be helpful. A few more Centurions and Dragoons for good measure. And everybody get in here and just get the job done, please. Down to 3 Void Rays, and that's just far too few.
Power is greater than we believed, Firstborn.
I've never been using Shadow Cannon. I really should be with these Annihilators that I have.
Another Guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Makes a point.
Oh, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course.
Of course, sure. Alright, we really should try and set up an extra nexus because we need more minerals most of the time quite desperately, as long as we're spending them half decently. Alright. That should do the job. Then we'll just need a few more gateways online long term, which we can go ahead and get started now. Try and keep them a little out of the way. Oh, we have enough minerals. Just shut up and do it. Alright, and I should probably try and get a bit more aggressive for the next 40 seconds, so that's what we're going to do. Move as the giant force with too much range because Havoc.
Do you sense it?
And we'll just recall out when we need to.
Shame you'll have no time to enjoy it with Amon's forces coming after you.
Oh, we'll be okay, I think. I'd love it if we could wipe out another, like this mothership right here, before recalling. Come on, get that mothership dead, please. Alright, it's down, good.
You should have everything now, Face Smith.
Just finish everything else off, try and pick up the gas, and we'll warp back.
Think of what they were planning to do with it.
We missed a Centurion again. Okay, fine. Everybody go. Defend the pylons, please. Extra Void Ray out, extra Colossus out would be fantastic. And I'm going to need to start splitting these up so we can actually deal with everything appropriately. But that's okay. Apparently we had a minor force that had to actually walk its way back. Oh, good. Look what we found up here. Void Rays, get going. Just do what you can, please. I don't see what else we can actually do for this other than try to warp in. Okay, here's what we can do. Hold on. We cannot be stupid about things, and we might end up okay. Blah, blah, blah. Not enough minerals. Nobody wants to hear it. Terrazine's not subsiding for some time. We should actually keep our forces split up a little bit, see if we can find where they're coming from. I'm a little tired of them attacking our forward base, though. Where are they coming from? I'm honestly not sure. We'll just get up there, see if we can defend everything at once. Alright, so there's some more over here. Let's get that dealt with. There is one right here. Okay. There's probably another one over here again. Yep, and there it comes, right into the base. Didn't want to hear that right now. There are no more additional pylons to construct is part of the problem. We need to be in a vast number of places at once, and that seems to be very, very difficult to actually do. Now look, the Tempests have shown up. 8 seconds left, time to start moving forward. Let's go, everybody.
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians.
Our power.
Yeah. We're working on that. As it turns out. You guys, would you actually, like, go this way, please? Fine, just go whichever way you want. You have Colossi with you. You should be okay. Solar Lance something down if we absolutely have to. What probes are under attack? Why would we have probes under attack right now? I do not understand. Regardless, we definitely have some more room for get Centurions into this fight. Let's get on top of that. Yeah, I probably didn't need to focus that pylon down. Oh well. Let's get a few storms spread about to help out. I'm gonna try and just warp in another pylon here and reinforce based on that.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Don't want to hear that.
You know little of Allarak, or you would not aid him.
That is true, although what we do know is he is offering to help. And right now, apparently, we're in such desperate times that that's good enough. Yeah, you guys get up here and help. You guys can actually go back into the fight in a moment here. Oh, and we're getting attacked in many other locations that I did not spot right away. Alright, well. Do what we can to clean things up. The Dragoons seem to still be doing their work just fine. Ugh. We should actually, like, warp in units, because we have lost a very large number of them by now.
I only hope that is true.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see if that actually is the case. I think we're going to have to hold through the fog one more time, although we could potentially just suicide into it pretty easily. Stupid carriers causing problems. Probably safest just to hold on for one more Terrazine night. Because that's basically what we're doing here, right? It's that nighttime mission, just with less zombies and Hellions.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your
Although I guess we could suicide in and then recall if necessary. We do have enough for a recall and a lance. As long as we don't warp in reinforcements, we'll probably be okay. Only 7 seconds left. We'll just have to see how things turn out. Oh look, some of them are going to be popping in right there. Go, 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 team. If we lance, we can get through this all faster and maybe actually clean this up without needing to recall. Yeah, I know. We're just going for it, though.
stand against a god?
I mean, if he'll die, sure, why not? No, kill that thing off. Come on. There we go. It's all good.
You go to your death, Allarak. The Dark God will destroy you. I have heard enough of his lies.
Your ritual is complete. What now?
Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die. Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward. We meet in combat at daybreak. You shall have your challenge.
Well, of course we were lied to immediately. Why would we not have been? Well, apparently we got credit for Gorillas in the Mist. at some point, so that works. And we would have gotten, basically we would have gotten one of the achievements done either way, whether we beat the fog or not, probably. Interesting. Good to know. Is it really any surprise, though, that Allarak's just been sitting back here lying to us the whole time? I'm not surprised. On that note, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.